Hey guys, welcome back to Unorthoblocks. This is episode 8. So last time I mentioned that LadyBeckz had asked us to do some work for the Abba Cave. So that is the plan for today. We have a Lush cave that we have to put in here. Now, in order to be able to do this, I need a bunch of materials that I don't have. So let's do that a minute. So I'm over here at the southern end portal. Because there's a Lush cave right here. Oh, hey. Someone has opened up into this area. Sweet. So I've got this interesting hole here. What we could do is place in like a waterfall that kind of goes down into this area here. Now, I don't really want this hole here. You can go away. What I want to do is place in a mix of dirt and coarse dirt. Like HiddenCryptid always says, when in doubt, add a waterfall. Just need to make the waterfall bigger and the pond lake thing bigger. Let's put... I want some clay. We'll mark off the edge of the pond, like right here. Maybe we'll have like a like leaves or a tree sort of cascading downward. Yeah, that should be big enough. Maybe another water source right here. Right. Yeah. On this corner. So what I'm doing right now is I'm just adding in some green. Mossy cobble, tuff, and cobble. To show like worn green, like eroded green mossy area. Right around the spot where this waterfall is coming down. Because that would be the most where things would like catch and grow. There we go. Just want a little bit of a better transition between the clay and the dirt. Let's say there's like some green stuff that's sort of creeping up this way. So I did a bit of mining and I got some deep slate redstone and some diamonds and some iron. So I figured, and then I've also got some coal and there might be more iron or other things. I'll keep an eye out for it. I just figured I would be able to just kind of dot the ores around. If I'm going to be using deep slate, I'm going to want to put some other deep slate in there too. And I figured like over here would be a really cool spot to kind of put in maybe like a couple of diamond ore right at the bottom here. Like, let's put in a couple of pieces of deep slate. Kind of like that. And then we'll make sure that any ore that is here is intentional. So what I got going on is I've got a spore blossom up top to add in the particles. I added in this sort of cascading clay and cobble and mossy cobble down to tuff in different places, as well as like just adding in a bit of like gravel and dirt and coarse dirt. I kind of wanted a like a shape here, like a teardrop shape with the way that this looks, having like a pile of stuff at the top and then sort of the pile of things just kind of evening out as you get into the cave here. I added in some slabs so that I could make smaller changes to the height of the terrain in this area. In here, I've got my drip leaves and the big drip leaves and just a handful of just water foliage. And then I sprinkled in some iron ore. And then I also did, for lighting, the this is glowstone with a little bit of lichen on top. And that helps blend it into the terrain background a little bit more. You know, I'm thinking about this in terms of like natural erosion. This natural spring sort of popped up and is sort of flowing into the cave here, and over time that spring would open up this hole here and bring in and just kind of pile on top the stone mixed in with dirt and gravel and moss and other greeny bits, and then so you'd have like piles of rock and dirt through here, and then that would sort of like slide into the cave like this. I used some slabs to give a little bit more control over the height of the terrain right in this area. And while I do wish that I had some clay slabs, the stone really does help with just kind of making this pond a little bit more pondy. Okay, so now we're going to put in some trees and some more foliage. I'm thinking like, so we've got a couple of sort of natural formations going on here. So if we just kind of replace all the blocks here with wood, like right here, one right here, one right where my choker mess is, and one right here. Here's what I've been up to with the Abbot Cave. The idea is that it's a lush cave. So you've got some lush trees through here, some ores along the walls. You got like a natural bridge down, and then there's this sort of waterfall with a pond in it. There is room over here for like a leaderboard or something. I don't really know what to do with it, but you can't see it from the vantage points, so it's not that big of a deal. And then obviously like over here, I put in a lot of detail, but it doesn't necessarily have to be super crazy. I am not entirely sure what to do with the ceiling here, and I've been kind of racking my brain over it. Something I could do is cover it with tinted glass and then mine up a little bit and do like maybe a couple of layers of tinted glass just for that fog effect. That might be the best way to do it. Yeah, the tinted glass is starting to look really cool. The tinted glass is exactly what this needed. It looks really good. Currently not happy with the borderless texture on the... I'm using the Vanilla Tweaks borderless glass so that it works with sodium, but I'm not necessarily happy with that compared to the regular glass texture. I might just stop using that. I just like borderless glass. But I do like, however, is the look that the tinted glass adds to this build. It is exactly what I needed for the ceiling to stop looking weird. And I don't even think I have to do like fog effect. I think maybe just one layer will do the trick. And this is the result. I am really happy with the I put in the tinted glass here, and I was just like, oh yes, this is exactly what I was looking for. I had been saying I have no idea what to do with the ceiling, and this did exactly what I needed it to, bringing in this like just sort of fading off into the darkness kind of vibe to it, which really helps with to sell the whole lush cave kind of feel. You really only need this much space for this kind of environment. It's kind of cramped with just the stone. And so kind of giving the illusion that there's more space upward really helps with the ceiling and give the whole thing that kind of vibe. For the trees, I really wanted like a sort of chunky tree, but droopy leaves kind of vibe to it. And it was lucky that the cave had generated with some natural stone formations that kind of looked like trees anyway. So I just kind of dotted the trees everywhere in this scene to really sell the vibe of that it was sort of a forest down here. And then because it's the Abba cave, I sprinkled in some ore. I put in like some diamond ore in different places, coal, redstone, iron in different places, just to really sell that this is, for Abba caving. Now, this area here, I don't really know what to do with. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put the sign for the leaderboard over here. And then I can tell Bex that she can put the leaderboard right here. And that will kind of conclude this portion of the Abba cave. Now I left some of this wool here because I wasn't exactly sure what Bex had wanted and for this design in the first place. I just kind of went with what felt good for this cave. And especially since there was this sort of like natural hole that had generated from top to bottom here. It just screamed like I need a waterfall in here. And I'm really happy. I'm really happy with the way it looks, and I'm really happy with the whole result of it. But that is going to have to be it for today, guys. If you liked the video, please give it a like. If you have any suggestions for me, please leave them in the comments below. And subscribe for more. Have a good one, everybody. Bye.